Good morning, everybody. Cheryl here with Inked Pulp, and we're back with another art before breakfast. And we're going to finish up this project for Chenoa, um, so I can get this in the mail. And I'm really excited about it. So, trying to think if I have anything to tell you from yesterday. Nothing major happened. We just sort of, no, I didn't walk yesterday because the day before I walked 4.2 miles. Good morning, Pam. Did you get your package from me? I walked 4.2 miles and I was sore yesterday. I've been walking about three and a half. And in that 4.2 miles, I had a huge steep hill that I just loathe walking up that hill. But the way our path went, my husband was off, and so he went with me on Wednesday. And um we just went that way and we ended up going up that hill, and so I was really sore yesterday. So I took a day off to let my muscles rest. And today I am going to walk again. So hang on a second here. I'm trying to get to my um here we go. Get my YouTube caught up. So okay. Hi, Cheryl. And Pam. So I took the day off from walking yesterday. It was really my quads, were really, really sore, even this morning. So, but I'm gonna walk again today. So that was my big I'm really pushing it to really, really get back in shape. So anyway, so not everybody's here and I'll show them. Um So she pronounces or spells hers Sherl, Pam. A little bit different than Cheryl Goebel and I spell it. There are so many different spellings. I've seen Sherril. I've seen, what else have I seen? People are always misspelling it, Cherly. I don't know, Cheryl, what are some other spellings that we had somebody else in one of the groups spelled it Shirl. Um, lots of different spellings. So I did something yesterday. I saw a post that someone had taken a jelly plate and instead of paper, they did fabric. And I thought, oh, that would be really cool to put in here if I did some purple on some fabric. So I got out an old napkin, not old, but one of my just plain colored napkins, and I put it through the jelly print or plate with some stencils. Isn't that cool? Look at all those patterns. And I just kept putting different spots on there. I had one spot here where there was a little bit too much paint. And so I got a little bit of a blob, and I was thinking what I'll do there when I go to use it. I don't think I'm going to do this section, but I'll just take a stamp with maybe some script or something in stamp over this part. I got a little bit of text. I put the stencil on backwards, so the script is backwards, but that's okay. And then I had this stencil that I put on with the two colors of purple. And then I turned the stencil over. Hi, Big Mama. And got the rest of the paint off there. This was a doily stencil. And then I did a second, print laying it down. I don't know. I just did different things, and then some more text down here. So, Big Mama, have you ever done fabric on a jelly plate? That's what this is. And I saw somebody do it in a video, and don't ask, I watch so many videos. I should write them down when I see them, but I'm usually laying in bed just looking at stuff. Hi, Lori B. So this is some fabric. It's just a plain napkin that this lady was making book covers with hers, journal covers. And she did a whole bunch of different, colors. And I only have a 5 by 5 plate, so mine is real little. I got to get something bigger. But isn't that cool? That fabric. Now, the other thing she did was she put fabric medium, which is like, a matte medium or some sort. It's a liquid medium. She put that, mixed it 1 to 1 in the paint so that the paint, because it's acrylic paint, she didn't want the paint to be, super thick. And so when it dried on the fabric, it wasn't flexible. So she said that's why she put the medium in it. Well, I didn't have any fabric medium, but I did have this airbrush medium that had never been opened. I had never used it. And it's like watery. So it's the same idea, I think. It just really liquefies the I know, isn't it wonderful? And I only used purples, different shades of purple because we were doing this. I want to do a whole art before breakfast where we do nothing but um do some jelly plating on fabric because I think that'll be awesome. So anyway, that's what I did. I did put this other side on here. And I learned something very valuable. Here's a little tip for you ladies. If you're gluing down with like Fabri-Tac and you put your sari silk down and it bleeds through, I took a little pair of scissors and I just rubbed over where that glue was. And I don't think it's taken it away, but it lightens it up and you cannot tell where that glue was. So, there's a little tip for you if you ever get glue on sari silk. You can, like, here's a little spot here where there's a piece. And I'll just go over it with the side. I'm not using the pointy tip of my scissors. I'm using the side. And you just sort of wipe it away because it had a real dark spot. You know how it'll get dark where you have the glue? Well, it just lightens it up to the regular color. So, little tip for you. I also cut out a piece of card to put in here like that. We're going to decorate that today, and I did already back it so I can, sew around it. And then we need to get the front. So what I'm thinking is I want to do this piece right here because I have this, I have a little bit of this darker, and it'll really give a couple of different patterns and colors. It'll I think make it look even more boho. Now, if you guys like a different piece better, we can do that. I've got the dark purple there that I could put on the front, which has the doily stencil. I can do this. Got a little bit of the others and a little bit at the bottom, but it's got that pattern on it. And then I've got this pattern here, lighter. It's the same pattern as the second one, it's just different colors. Oh, do you love it, Wendy? I saw that you got it yesterday. You can watch us make it if you want. It's on Art Before Breakfast. It was all I could do not to tell you about it the other day when you were on, and I knew it was on the way. Well, we knew you were struggling, and so, we're doing that, um, happy mail for folks. Oh, speaking of, I still have not I joined Carol Tinson's group and I sent her a message directly. I have put something on her not YouTube, Etsy channel or Etsy store. I sent her a message there. I sent a message to somebody who posts an awful lot um on her channel and just saying, "Hey, here's who I am and here's why we'd like to get a mailing address for her." I've done everything I can do. So, and I can't just reuse this, so I'd have to make another guest check because I wrote on the back. I wrote her. So I thought if she doesn't claim it, when I sent her the message through the Facebook group, um, Barnyard is full of love for you. Yes, it is. We are. We do. And I figured you'd come in this morning. So I'm going to put this in the ideas journal if, as the idea of reaching out to somebody who's in need. And so this will go in the ideas journal if I can't um, get it to Carol. But hopefully she'll know that we're thinking of her anyway. All right. Yeah, I am. I mean, I'm keeping it here. And even if I put it in the ideas journal, I'm just going to stick it in a pocket so I'll know where it is. I won't lose it. Um, so yeah, we'll definitely be patient. I mean, I'm not sending it anywhere else and I'm not going to use it. So, all right. How you feeling, Wendy? You and I have not had a one-on-one conversation for months. I didn't even realize that you were having surgery, and I felt so bad because I don't go to a lot of the sales. I do once in a while, but um I just didn't even realize it. So I hope you're doing well. I knew about your dad. All right, so we're going to vote. This is A for the tag or the little journal card. This is A. This is B. Like the doily. That's B. Okay, well, she'll be surprised then by what we make. Will you text her back telling her I still need pictures from her? I didn't get them. This is C, and this is D. Just pull it up a little bit more, and that's D. So A, B, C, or D? Which section should we use to cover that card? So we've got A is right there. B, C, and D. A, B, C, and D. A B, the doily one. What about everybody else? So Wendy, did you notice a B and a B? Did you notice the little holders that I put on there to hold the ephemera? Oh, okay. Oh, so everybody wants B. All right. Let's Okay, I'm gonna rip this because I want it to have some frayed edges. Yeah, I got them on Amazon, and man, it sure is a whole lot easier than sewing on vellum or acetate or some other kind of um and I had to put them sideways because those were too long to go the other way, but I think they'll work just fine. And you can get them in different sizes. So if I had time to order them, I could have ordered them in different sizes, but we made do with what I had. And I think that rooster on the front was so much fun. All right, so this what we're working on today is for Mimi's daughter, who's got similar kinds of things. She's got some medical stuff going and not really sure what's going on with it, and she's, just having a hard time. So Mimi told us that her daughter loves purple. So as a reminder, everybody, here's what we have so far. We made this was a piece of scrapbook paper, and then I folded the edges in, and it had this lilac on the inside. We decorated with some sari silk and some trim over here. Made a little scrappy notebook for her that tucks in here. I almost wish that I had put this in the front so she would see it first, but I would have to move. Well, I don't have to move the bow. You guys tell me what you think. I mean, it the bow gets bulky in there, but I could put that in the back and then put the decorated tag in the front. We'll see. So anyway, and then we put just a little signature in the middle. So that's what we're working on for those who may not have seen it. Oh, and Wendy, oh yeah, I do have you on here. I have everybody on the birthday thing. All right, so there's that. I might do it this way because I have a couple of little spots of another color there, but that's what it's going to look like. So again, for those who may not have been here when I first said it, this is jelly plate on fabric. And I saw somebody do it and it was awesome. And so I decided yesterday that I wanted to try it. So let's glue this down. And then I am going to go sew around this. And need to do this so we don't. But yeah, I'm excited to do a whole session of jelly plating, but I am going to wait until I order a bigger jelly plate because this one's just too small. Oh, and I was gonna try to wait till more people got in here, but I'll let you know. Um, I found out I'm returning this camera. And I'm still getting the same brand, but I'm getting a different model. I thought that if I went with the next model up, I'd be getting like a latest and greatest kind of thing, right? I'd be getting a more recent version of it. Well, not so. Um, I wasn't able to get it to really zoom. When I would come up here, it was always blurry. And so I downloaded the software. I got on the phone with Cheryl yesterday because she's the one who introduced me to this camera and was having her show me where she does her difference between auto and manual zoom. and we couldn't find it online. So I got online, couldn't find it in the owner's manual. I got online and called tech support, and they said, "This model that I have is a fixed zoom. You can't and it zooms best at 10 inches from the top, which is way too far away for me, and you can't switch it to manual zoom." So I said, "Well, what's the difference between then the 4K and the 2K?" Because the one um, Cheryl has is 2K, and she said, "Oh, that just gives you higher resolution." Um, but this resolution is fine. I mean, I watch Cheryl's videos and they're just fine. So I said, "Well, I need to be able to like lift it up or get in really close to show things." She said, "Oh, you need the 940 then, because that one, the maximum or the minimum space is like 2.5 inches that you can get up to. See how blurry it is there? That's about 3 inches." And so she said, "You need the one that'll let you get close up to about 2.5 inches." So for anybody who was looking to order one of those cameras, get the 950. Hi, Tammy. I'm gonna go sew this. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Does anybody else come in? 940p. Yeah, that's the one you want to order if you're going to get one of these cameras. Otherwise, you won't be able to zoom. There it is. Just and I did wonky stitching. I didn't do it um, real straight. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So how shall we decorate this? Shall we put some I don't want to really cover up the pattern too much because it's really cool. Should I do some stamping on it? Some script stamping in black? Um, shall we just put like a piece of something down the side? And then I've got some great little scraps of this. What shall we do? What shall we do, ladies? Oops, sorry about that. I've got some little crochet flowers. That one's probably too light. I've got a dark purple. We could put a little flower on there and a little tiny button or something in the middle. Um, and then I still have this trim. We had this in here. We could just put another piece of this. It might be too much. I know. I got them from somebody on Etsy that I just ran into, and they weren't very expensive. Yeah, I don't know if I like another one of those because then you've got it. But we could put like that, and then just put a word on it. I don't think I like this though. I do have, hang on. I do have, hmm, hmm. Give me some ideas, ladies. Help me with some ideas. I could do a flower sticker on there, or a flower. Let's see. Ooh, could put a big butterfly. Ah, let's see if I've got any bigger ones in here. Um, I could do a big butterfly like that. I don't know where I would put this then. I don't know if I like that. It's not really purple, it's more pink, but that's okay. Let me see what this one is. And I want to look in my other butterflies too, the fussy cut ones. Saw something in here. Where did it go? Actually, I might as well just pour these into my box. Um, that one's really big, but that's got blue and um, I don't know. I just don't. Oh no, that one's big enough. We could put the flower in the middle. What do you guys think about that? Let me pull out my other butterflies. What do you guys think about that? Yeah, I thought about doing that, but I kind of like it. And that's why I was hoping Mimi would be here because she liked it just plain like that. And so here's a purple lady we could use. Okay, let's see. I've got that one, but that's too big. I don't know if I have any other purples. I don't seem to have any other purples. So, I don't know. Do you guys like any of that? It just feels really disjointed to me. Are there any pieces of this that you particularly like? Small fabric cluster, yeah. And the flower on the side trim would go there. And I mean, I can do that. Definitely. I've got two of the light purple ones that I could do. I don't know if the dark goes there. A small fabric cluster with maybe this on top and just leave it at that. We could do that. And I've got some more pieces of this stuff. I could take a different section of it and take a small section of this and then see what else I have for. Ooh, that really cut really wonky. I like it actually. So we could do that, and I think I had some purple. Whoops, I dropped something. So I've got a little bit of this purple. Let me get my. So my new camera will be here today. Ooh, look at that little piece of yarn with the fuzzies on it. We could put that in a cluster. So I've got those two. Let's see what else. I thought I had another purple in here. There it is. It's more like a, it's not really purple purple, but I think it would make a nice contrast. There's that. And then I've got this little piece of lace right here. What are you thinking of that? Is that what you were thinking, Cheryl? And what about everybody else? Do y'all like that? I know I can't get super close with it, but tomorrow I'll have my new camera. Let's see if I have a little bit of this, but I don't think I want to introduce that aqua blue. We don't have any other aqua blue in there. Ooh, look at this one. This is like a batik. Then we could put a little button right in the middle of that. Okay, what about that? Look at that dark purple. I got two darks there, and then some light. Do y'all like it? I love having a cluster box. Nope, don't want to do that. I don't know if I want this piece of fiber in here. I don't know if it really goes. Nope. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna start gluing it down. You know, these little flowers weren't all that expensive. I'll see if I can't. Well, I know I can because it'll be in my purchase history. I'll go find her shop and put it in the description in case you want to buy. And she's got bigger flowers, and she's also got, which I absolutely loved, she's got some of these little flowers that she turns into butterflies, little butterflies, and they are so cute. She basically takes them. Oh, here's one right here. Look at that little butterfly, and she she takes a little crochet doily and folds it and then ties a string around it here. Isn't that just sweet? No, too much bulk. Um, So I will go and get her link and put it, because she very affordable. And then we can put a saying on this, and then what I'll do is put another little note like I did on the other ones on the back. Um, I'm just gluing this all the rest of the way down. All right, there 'tis. And let's get out the big box of buttons. My new big box of buttons, and see if we can find a little purple something something to put in there. I'm sure that I can. I'm sure there will be one. There's one, but it's going to be too big for that. Yeah, needs to be smaller. Let's go look down at the bottom. That's like a real light purple. What do you guys think of that? And I could tie some of the purple, like we have on the binding, and put it. I think that might be the best to have for a little one. There's some little tiny buttons somewhere. Hang on. There we go. I have these little tiny buttons, but I don't have a purple in there. I have blue. No purple. No purple in there. And then I have this little thing of Brad's. I just saw something purple in here. Oh, here's a sparkly purple. That's not quite the right shade of purple. See that, Brad? It's a sparkly purple, but it's, oops, and I just dropped it on the floor. So I'm not going looking for it right now. Here's a bigger Brad. That's the lavender. We could put that in there. What do you think about that? Here's another one of those with a smaller tail. All right, you guys, so that's pink. So let's decide on the button or the brad. And if I put the brad on, I'm not going to poke it all the way through. I'm going to cut those little legs off and then just, ooh, this is an eyelet, but oh, that's cute. I think I found what I like. What do you guys think? Look at that little eyelet. I would just glue it in. I wouldn't put it through, but it's a little flower. All right, so here's our choices. We have A, the little button. We have B, the brad, and we have C, the little eyelet. A, B, or C? Help me out, ladies. The eyelet? Yeah, I like that too. It's nice and small. C, the eyelet. Everybody's saying the eyelet. Okay. Let's do the eyelet. And then I'll put all this other stuff away. And I know I've said this before, and I'll say it again. We always seem to find just the right thing. That's a little too much glue. Oh, isn't that sweet? All right. So I'm going to actually, I'm going to do this here. I'm just going to go ahead and put them away because, oh, look at this little black cat. I don't even remember where I got this from. This was in a sale somewhere, and I don't know, Wendy, did I get this from you? I don't think so. Wendy sells these little containers of goodies. And I love them just because I love pawing through them and seeing what all's in them. It's not even, like a lot of this I would never use, but I will use some of it. And it's just fun to go through and look at all the little pieces in there. Yeah, there's some bigger eyelets, but nothing purple. All right. So, Wendy, do you think this surgery will take care of all the like pain and issues that you've been having? Is it going to fix everything? Or was that the goal? Nope, don't want her. And I don't think we want this big old butterfly. If we did a butterfly now, I would do a smaller one. Do we want to put a little butterfly down here? What do you guys think? And then a little sentiment with it? There. Let me get my words. Oh, hey, April. Yes, that was the goal. Well, I hope that I have this one that says 1 in a million. Oh, I think this is the right word for her because her family is so important to her. Religion is important to her, her faith, and I think that might be it. Now I am going to tear it as I always do. As I always do. Yeah, it is a perfect word for her. All right, there's that. Now I want to put a little something behind it, and maybe that's too much the same color. Um, how about a little piece of this down here, the darker purple, to bring in the darks up from up here? Let me cut a piece off and see what we think. Oh, yay! I am 10 away from 1,000, you guys. There we go. There's blessed. And I want to look at one other thing. It's fun when you watch your subscriber numbers go up, April, and congratulations. I know I get excited about it. My husband's even into it now. He's like, "How many subscribers you got now?" I'm looking for something specific in here. Nope, I want it much smaller than that. I want to find just a little. Nope, that's too dark. I'm looking to see if a little tiny butterfly right here might be. Oh, you know where I have butterflies? Little ones. Mm, Where did those go? My little my little sticker books. What did I do with them? There they are. Let's look at these little sticker books. Or I could put a flower in there to match with that flower up there. Thumbs up. Yes, everybody thumbs up. Let me do my thumbs up. Nope, that's not the right color or shape. Here we go. Here's some purple and gold. I don't know if gold goes real well with this. Let's look at this. Hmm. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to. Do we need anything on there? I kind of think we do need something. And okay, let's look at these. See, that would kind of blend in, but it would be a little sticker there on the side. What do you guys think about that? Can you even really see it over here? Do you guys like that? I kind of do. Or here's a lilac. Oh, look at this one. You like it, Tammy? I just think it needs a little something down there to balance it out. Here's one that bends over that way. I could put it on here. Do you guys like that one better or this other one better? I almost like the other one better. Or I'm giving you guys so many choices, but I know that when I see it, it's going to be like, yep, that's the one, because that's usually how it happens. All right, I think that might be the one. It's very subtle, but it's the darker purple and it's got a little green in it, so it brings in a little bit of other color. And then we have the bless down there. I think that might be the one. What do you guys think about that? Is it Mama Juju? Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. And I am going to, yeah, I'll subscribe when I'm done here. I may have already subscribed, April, I don't know. But that's not what I want. That's too sticky. Let's do this first. I was gonna ink this in purple, and then I thought, nah, that might be overdoing it a little bit on the purple. And then I can't really decorate the cover yet because I need pictures from Mimi. Because I want to put some pictures of her with, like her family, or maybe her as a little girl, and with an applique on the front, since she really, family is really important to her. All right, let's put this down here, and then we'll tuck that flower in. I like this because it's a little bit darker, it's a little bit of contrast, but yet you can still see all the pattern behind it. We haven't obscured the pattern. All right. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. It's very faint, like you can't see it a whole lot, but that's kind of that's like a rub on. You know how the rub ons kind of fade into the background? That's what that reminds me of. And I do really like that. So what do you think, guys? Let's put it in here. Do you think I should put it as the first thing that she sees coming in here rather than put it in the back? Should we have that in the front and then the scrappy pad in the back? And I can move this bow. I can pull that off and move it over to this side so it'll stick out over here. And if I have to put another piece across the front, I will. But I can relocate that. There we go. Yeah. You can't even tell that was there. In the front, yeah, I think so too. So she doesn't just see a plain old scrappy pad in the front. So we'll move this over here. You can't even tell it was ever there. So we'll move this over here. There we go. So you see that little bow. And then over here you have the um, journal card. I love it. What do you think? Okay, Mike. Hey, Mike, did you hear at the very beginning I was talking about the camera, that I'm having to return this camera and get the N940p, not 950? The 950, like I got, it is a step up in terms of resolution, but it doesn't have, you can't adjust the focus. It's fixed focus, and the best spot to get the focus is 10 inches away from the camera. And I want to be able to pull things up and show them close without it getting blurry. And you can't do that on the one I got. So I'm returning this, and I've already ordered, it'll be here today, a replacement. So I know you said you were looking at cameras, but oh, okay. Yeah, 940p. And the other thing I notice is that when I try to bring it up, it'll start flickering a little bit because I think it doesn't know what to do. All right. So that finishes all the inside, I think. Now we have to do the outside and do charms. I'll find today some little, like some purple beads and um some different beads that I can put on here and some charms. I'll look through my stuff and see what I have. And oh, I'm just loving this. And this little card. And we are going to do a jelly print fabric morning one of these mornings when I get a bigger jelly plate. And it's not too bulky. Got a little bulk, but not too much. All right, folks. That we're at 56 minutes, so we're a little early, but not much. So I'm gonna let y'all go. I gotta package up this camera now because UPS is coming to pick it up. I wanted to go ahead and use it again today, so I'd have something to do my video with, but now I gotta package it up and get it ready to go back. Where are my ladies in here? Here we go. Let's put this in here. And I'm pretty much all cleaned up. These can go in the scrap bin. All right. I am getting there. Look at me cleaning up after myself. Are you guys proud of me? No worries. Be safe. Don't do anything that's going to get you into an accident. That's for sure. All right, so I will go find the website where or the Etsy store where I bought these. I will put it in the description and I'll set it out like this to take my picture. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Hopefully, I will have the pictures from Mimi. And what I'm thinking is to put an applique of some sort on the front and then stagger some pictures of her and her family and do the family thing on the front. All right. Thank you all. See you. Love you all. Thumbs up if you haven't yet. And I'll see you tomorrow. And just a reminder, we're going to start taking Sundays off. So we'll have a session tomorrow and then not again till Monday. All right, ladies. Talk to you later. Bye.